Yay! What's good, y'all? Welcome to Anime with Callie Sensei. So, today's episode, I'm talking about Fire Force. Now, I get a lot of mixed reviews about it. I have a little bit of mixed feelings about Fire Force, okay? Now, Fire Force is basically a firefighter anime. If I really want to explain it to you, it's about firefighters, okay? But in the time period that they live in, there's like different generations, like different people have like different like fire powers, which is, there's some that can actually control fire and some that can like some that can create actual fire, and then there's some people that don't have that fire at all. So, the purpose is they're basically like putting to rest infernals, which are people that magically burst into flame. No nothing, no warning, no nothing. They can be in the middle of eating and it'll just burst into flame and then run on a rampage. So that's what they're basically putting to rest. That's what they're telling people, but in all actuality, they're basically just killing the person. This ain't really spoilers. Like, it's really blatantly obvious. The main character's name is Shinra. Uh, and then like you're just following him and then you're learning more about him. They call him a devil and all this other stuff. He's really creepy. Now, this anime, in my opinion, it's okay. It's not all that. It's pretty dope, like story wise. Like, I'm very interested in it. I just hate when they do random fan service that doesn't need to be done. um that takes away from the seriousness of like a situation. And if you never watched Fire Force, you don't know what I'm talking about. But if you've watched Fire Force, you know exactly who I'm talking about. All right. Now, it's not like other animes where all the girls are sexualized and stuff like that. And no disrespect to the author and the person that came up with it. It's just like certain things I'm just like, was this necessary? Did we need to see that? Like, it's certain times, it's not really, I'm not really spoiling anything, but there's a nun in the show. I can't really remember her name. She would be like, basically, I don't know if that would be meditating or that's like training for them or whatever. And she would wear like this white long dress thing or whatever, and she would pour water on herself. And I'm thinking that this is supposed to be technically like a sacred moment or whatever, but they're really focusing on like her chest and all of that, and I think that's kind of unnecessary. And then there's one character, what's her name, Tamaki or whatever. Oh my god, when you see, once she's introduced, it's just fan service galore. And I don't know if they're trying to put like, oh, she's like clumsy and da da da, but clumsy to the point it's showing certain stuff, and it's just like, how does that happen? I don't know if that's for laughs and giggles, but it's just kind of just like annoying at this point, because it literally happens during like serious moments, and it's just like, are you serious? Like, did you really need to put this here? But other than that, I like the story. Like, I like how every character has different, different powers in a sense. You learn more. Everybody's different. Not everybody's like always agreeing with the protagonist and stuff like that. And he's like learning more, but he's also learning more about himself, because it's just like, it's such a big confusing like thing with him, just trying to figure out who he is. What does he mean? And if I talk more about the show, you would kind of basically you would be spoiled in a sense. So definitely, if you want to watch Fire Force, definitely give it a shot. First season was really good. Second season, right now we're on the second season. I gave it a break because it started getting real like, I started getting real bored about with it. But I heard it picked up. But I'm going to actually watch it, give it a shot. But other than that, if you want to watch Fire Force, definitely watch it. Once Tamaki comes into the scene, I would say don't watch it around other people, because if they walk in, they'd be like, "What the is you watching?" Basically. So it's not bad fan service. It's not on like Food Wars level, which that will be talked about another day, because I know I didn't put an episode last week because last week was my birthday, but that Food Wars will be talked about another day. But it's definitely like certain things I'm just like, the fan service wasn't needed here. Now if it's like a real giddy, like funny episode and you want to throw that in there, sure, even though it's not needed, sure. But when it's something serious, like something serious is happening, it basically downplays that person like a lot, and I hate that. Like, as a female character, I feel like the way that they downplay her with all of that fan service and making her seem dumb and clumsy, I understand they're trying to make that like that's her character or whatever, but it downplays her. You know, it makes it seem like all she is just boobs and ass. Like, and that's not, and I don't think that's what she deserves. I feel like when she fights, she deserves like a good fight scene, not something that turns into some like weird random fan service. You know what I mean? So I wish it was like a little better for her, you know, and a lot of most of the female characters, but that female character specifically gets it the worst. But yeah, definitely give Fire Force a shot if you want to. When you watch it, you will definitely understand where I'm coming from. It's not a long anime. I think the first season is like 12 episodes. I'm not 100% sure. It definitely came out last year during the summer, but it's pretty dope. The intro is amazing. The outro was really dope. Animation is really good, like really good. So if you like this video, make sure you smash that like button, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell to know when I'm posting videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video.